right, back in business. I made a stop, couple of stops actually. Had to pick up something, so I did that. 3 stops, and I stopped somewhere else to get um, the cell phone holder. That did not work, so I have to go and take that one back. Then I went somewhere else to get it, and that one works so far. I have 2 weeks to bring it back, so we'll see. Now we're back on. I think that took me like, a half an hour, 1.5 hours to do that. That's why I kind of didn't want to do it, but I will be on the road for a little bit, so it was best that I get it. I'm a couple of minutes, 3 minutes away from my destination. I'm 3 minutes from my destination. I have been trying to serve this individual since last year. They never open the door, but you know they're there. You know they're there because the ACs are on. All the cars that's listed under the special handling section lets me know the type of vehicles that's there, and they're always there. So recently, I knocked. I went there about two times this year. Knock, 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 knock. No one answered the door. I talked to the neighbor. Neighbor said, "Yeah, they in there." I said, "Okay, cool." I knocked again. Nothing. So when I went back, there was a no trespassing sign up. They put a no trespassing sign on the house, and I was not able to knock. But I'm supposed to just go by and see if you can catch him coming outside or something. So that's what I'm gonna do. I know I can't get into this individual's house or yard, but I still have to knock. I still have to. They want me. Really, in actuality, they want me to honk. They want me to honk my horn and see if the person comes out. That's what I'm gonna go do. I don't have my hopes up because they never answer the door. Like I said, I've been trying to serve this individual since last year. It might have even been the year before, and they do not answer the door. But when the client is trying to get them, they just want you to keep going back. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep going back. But this is the last. I think this is the last. Is this the last day? Yes, this is the last day for this case. It might come back out. What that means is when they haven't been served, they'll reissue it again. So you'll just keep getting paid over and over for the same people because you haven't served them. They must know they owe. If it ain't one thing, y'all, it is something else. I kid you not. Oh, no. I've gone too far. Why didn't GPS let me know? GPS didn't remind me to turn. I actually know how to get here by heart, but I just kind of zoned out. Let's see. Here we. I don't really like turning around because that makes, now I just added a couple of minutes onto my trip. I was supposed to finish at 2, but I stopped for about an hour and a half. I have 2-ish, I think it was 2-ish, close to 3. I was supposed to finish, but that's not going to happen now. No, it was 2. I was supposed to finish, I think so. I think it was supposed to be at 2. So that would have been 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. That would have been 4 hours. I usually work with, 4-hour shifts unless there is a stat order. A stat order is when a company calls you and says, hey, I need these served today. You never have to go back again, but I need you to serve them today, and I'll pay you expedited service fees, and you go today. If that happens, I will work a longer day. Sometimes I'll work. One time I worked 12 hours. That includes travel time. I was in, I was probably in 12 different cities, if I'm honest with you. But today, I'm going to work until about 4-ish. Hopefully I can get these done sooner than that. But again, I do live in an area where everything is kind of far apart. When I first started this morning, I had a few in the same town in close proximity. But that's not going to happen today. So hopefully you didn't see that. I am about 2 minutes now away from the location, and again, I cannot go onto this property. When I was serving them last year, and when I served them, okay, over here, they didn't have a no trespassing sign on the other day, but when I came back the other day, I don't know, last week or something like that, it was a no trespassing sign. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, as long as I have been coming here, you finally put a no trespassing sign, and that is the thing to do. That is the thing to do. If you don't want people on your property, if you don't want anyone to serve you, I don't know if that applies. I don't think that applies to the police, but it definitely applies to us. And we can't go on the land if there's a no trespassing sign. All right, there was a no trespassing sign on there like I said it would be. And now I'm going to head to the furthest one. This one is 48 minutes away, so I'm definitely going to get off, and I'll come back when I'm closer. All right.